Okay, welcome back. This is Jen, and this has finished drying. So we're going to get it out of the mold and maybe cut it, take a look at it. So this is the rose and honey. Okay, let's see. See, the paper just pulled right out of that mold. There we go. Do have it taped at the top though. Let's see. Give me just a second to get this off. There we go. Just got to pull that tape free. That little edge. Okay. So. Oops. Sorry about that. Reposition you a little. Okay. Here's my cutting mat. The critters are falling over. And here we are. It is really pretty. I really like it. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to see this pink color in the honey soap. And I didn't get to see that because I had spilt my whole portion of the honey in the pink. So I had to use cocoa butter, so it came out a nice flat pink. But this was a metallic fuchsia red, and I would have loved to have seen that. Oops, I got some little air bubbles by that embed. Oh well. I would have loved to have seen it in the honey. It would have been gorgeous, because I'm taking a look at this honey over here with the metallic gold that I had, and I just love it. Okay, so the shape, see, it's a lot more square. I did get that air bubble there that I don't like, but that's okay. That'll come off when I clean it up. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nice flat bottom. Wonderful. And look at the embeds. Really, really, really nice. And that glitter is so gorgeous. Ooh, the gold and the pink and the magenta. I love it. And the rose scent is absolutely, it's like heaven. It's really, really a pretty rose scent. Okay. So let's see. How do I size this up? Oh, let's see how much it weighs all together here. Turn on my scale. Okay. £1 pound, 6½ ounces is how much that weighs. So I guess I added a little more of that cocoa butter than I thought I did. That's okay though. It looks great. Okay. Now let me see. Here's the guide for how wide I made. I don't have a soap cutter, so that's why the other ones turned out to be so heavy. 7 pounds and 6 pounds. I mean, that is really, really heavy. So I'm thinking what I'll do, about right there should be the right size of soap, right at that marking right there. Let's see if I can get 3. I'm thinking in thirds. This should be just about right. So I mean, you can roughly guess weights by cubic measuring. So you can do that. Now let's see if I can actually cut that straight. My cutter hasn't come in. I have ordered one online. It hasn't come in yet, so I'm doing this by hand. So we'll see if I can match this up and get it just right. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm not even paying attention to if I'm helping you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. It's good. I'll turn it sideways just a little so you can see. See, I've lined it up with the 3 marks, and I've lined it up with the back, the front, so there'll be a cut. I should only have to make 2 cuts to get this just right. Okay, let's see. There we go. And there it is. I think it's pretty. It did swirl really nicely in the center. As you can see, it came out really good for melt and pour. Those metallics in that clear honey soap just really shine. It picks up a lot of light. Okay, so I'll have to clean up this side just a little bit. But, yeah. Okay, so there's that one. Put the pretty side facing forward for right now. And look at these other 2 slices cut. There we go. Okay. And of course this one is a lot wider because of that bowed area that I've got to cut off there too, so that it's more pleasing to the eye. But this is the centerpiece. They'll all look like that when I get them cleaned up. And that's the new width. I think that is a much prettier soap. Here, let me show you yesterday so you can see what I meant. If you didn't watch that first video, so you can see how they turned out as far as the bowing on the sides. I think it's a great container. I love the silicone container. I just don't like how it bows out when it gets filled with product. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. My card was full. Here's the problem with yesterday's mold versus today's mold. This was yesterday's mold, this loose silicone mold, and today's mold is the one that I made from a placemat that I bought at Walmart. So definitely better edges on that one. As you can see it. Plus the soap can get taller. There we go. That's it right there. The 2 of them. So I mean, it's a nice soap, but I mean it does just fine because it's really easy. It's an already made one, but these sides kind of come out kind of rounded. Some people might find that unattractive. There's lots of uses for it though. You know, I can think of making cups of coffee with it. You know, teas, cauldrons, all kinds of stuff that you can do with this shape. So it will come in useful. But I really do like this because it makes less work for me. So here's this one. Let's take a look at it again. Ooh, I love that glitter. And that layer is really nice. It's a very nice bar soap. Okay, so let's measure it or weigh it. Okay, there we go. And it's 6 5/8 ounces. I need a soap cutter. I cannot cut these on a modest scale at all. I'm no good at it. I cut these bars really hefty. And this is 6 1/4. So I guess I will be cutting some samples off of this one. And that one's 9, so if I do that one in half, that one's 9.5 ounces. So that would be 4 ounces if I did this one in half. But I've got to clean it up, so I could do like maybe a 3-ounce bar. Yeah, I just do, I've got bigger hands. I like a nice big bar of soap in my hands. So we'll see if I can do that with the prices and keep doing this. If not, you know, when my soap cutter comes in, that'll be great, because I'll just be able to bling and have it done. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and that you liked coming back to watch the soap cutting. And the 2 flavors that I've got that we've done together are the oatmeal and honey and the honey and rose. With the circles, look like little roses. I think they're both beautiful, elegant bars of soap. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.